I'm Pern.
And I'm Dave.
Welcome to the show, where we talk about everything from movies, music, sports, and TV.
And stories from the rest of our lives.
Things we don't talk about are politics and religion.
And this is how we all stay friends.
Okay, let's talk. I could not wait to start recording this week.
Oh my gosh, you have so much to talk about. Is that what it is?
I was like, wanted to do a session over the weekend. I was like, Dave, can you come over like on Saturday?
Hey, you know what? You call me in, I'll be here.
Okay. Because
you want to do a special edition? We can do that.
Special edition. The bonus edition.
Yes. Breaking news.
Breaking news. This just in. The war is over, see?
Oh, the ships at sea.
The first thing, and this is now that I started with that, this is going to be the thing that I'm like, okay, yeah, this came. So this started actually, well, it was a good thing. It started my week off last week after we recorded really well. Every year, I have one share of Disney stock.
Yes.
That was given to us as a wedding gift by some good friends of ours when my wife and I got married, almost 20 years ago.
What are you throwing at me?
No, a piece of paper just fell out of the bottom of it. So I got my Disney dividend check for the year.
Your check.
From my Disney stock.
Okay, so I remember you talking about this before.
For my whopping 45 cents.
Oh, well, there you go.
And I'm like, and the thing is, I have to claim this on my taxes.
Well, yes.
As income.
Right.
Which is ridiculous when you have to write in, my 45 cents for my Disney stock dividend for my one Disney share that I have that was given to us as a wedding present. And
who knows how much of that actually goes to the government? So
right, but I report it because I don't want that
coming
to
be
back.
Audited for 45 cents.
Remember in 2014 when you didn't claim the 47 cents?
I'll come to jail,
Mr. Disney. We're going to have to take you in for that.
We can record from jail.
Tax evasion.
Right? We can record from jail.
We'll figure it out. Yes,
federal prison.
So I thought that was funny that I got. So my week started off great. I was like, woohoo, 45 cents for my Disney dividend check.
It can only get better.
It can only get better. And then the next day, my ice pod was delivered.
Yes, I heard about this.
Oh, I was so excited. It came on Thursday.
That's amazing.
And on Friday, I set it up because I was off work on Friday. And I wasn't actually... It was so weird because it wasn't like I was planning like, okay, Friday, I'm going to set it up. I'm all set to go. I got it Friday. And I was like... all right, well, let's throw this thing together and see what. And it was like so easy to put together. Right. It took from the time I broke the seal on the box to the time I had water in it and it was set up, it was maybe 45 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And the reason why it took that long is because it had to fill up with water.
Right.
And that was just from the hose, from the water fill. But like actually assembling it, pulling it out, assembling it, putting the legs in, there's like these 6 post legs that hold the frame up. To the ice pod. It's for ice plunging, ice baths.
Right.
And I've been like super excited to get this for weeks because I briefly mentioned it usually in the episodes. When it finally came, I could not. I was so happy and so excited, and I was like, I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to try this. I got it set up on Friday. I got the water in. I also ordered the extra from the pod ice. What is it? It's the Pod Company or Ice Pod Company.
Right.
Is who I ordered it from. They have these little baggies that are reusable that you fill with water and then throw them in your freezer. And then they turn into, these huge ice cubes that you then can throw into the water to cool the water down and then, take them out, put them back in the freezer, use them again next time. Because if you went and just like bought bags of ice to get the temperature down, you need probably a good 40 to 60 pounds, which are the large bags. You probably 3 of those bags of ice just to get it.
And then you
down
just keep doing it over and over
50s.
and over again.
Yeah.
It'll get pricey.
Absolutely, because those are like, even if you get them on sale, they're like, $4.99 for like a 20-pound bag of ice. And, it adds up. So if you do that every day, it's like, okay, this is great.
Right.
So anyway, so I bought the ice little bag things, like 6 of them. And then my wife and I, we were talking about it. And she goes, well, we have those gallon jugs. They're like milk jugs, but we had water in them because remember when our tree and water incident happened like several episodes ago?
Yes.
Yeah. So we still had like 8 or 9 of those jugs left over that were just empty that had, distilled water in them.
Right.
Oh yeah, let's fill those up and put them in the deep freezer and we'll just put those in the water because that'll help, so I'm not having to buy bags of ice. And that actually, believe it or not, it has worked using those and, the baggie little things that I ordered.
Cool.
Fast forward to Friday night, I actually went and played hockey
Yes,
for the
a veteran
first
back on
time.
ice.
First time in it was a year and 9 months or something. I mean, it was just under 2 years, I guess, roughly. That last time I had actually played in a game. I work at an ice rink. I'm there all the time. I never even like put my skates on and just go skate. I haven't played and been on the ice in like forever. So I took my skates and sticks in the night before just to go out and shoot some pucks, and my balance was completely off, and I was just like all over the place. I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be horrible. Friday night, I go in and I play the game, and on my first shift, I go to make this turn, and my right foot and skate I leaned back the wrong way and completely off balance, fell on my ass and flat on my back.
Oh no.
And like bruised my butt and my back, like by the second period, my back then was starting to seize up because it was like so like but like when I fell, I'm literally laying on the ice just laughing, going, "Oh my God,
Jesus.
this is why old people shouldn't skate." Oh my God. So, and I'm just laughing. I'm like, "Oh wait, I got to get up because I'm in the zone. We'll be offsides if they try to get back in the zone." So I got up and got back on sides, but I was just laughing, going, "Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous!" And of course, the employees at the rink, they're like, "Oh, Pern, we want to see you play because we've never seen you play." And I'm like, "It's really not a side." There were 3 of them in the score box watching, and I'm just like, "Really, it's nothing to see old, slow, fat guy playing hockey and for the first time in 2 years." And yeah, it was just. I joked in the locker room with the guys that I was like not even going to be able to make it to the 3rd shift, and you usually get like 3 shifts a period, sometimes 4. And I was like, by the 3rd shift, I said, if I'm still alive after that, guys, I will be surprised. And I made it through the first period. Well, just had the fall on my very first shift.
Right, of course.
Middle of the second period, I come off my like 2nd shift, and my back is just completely seizing up, and I'm just like, oh my God, I can't move. Oh, but I got to keep playing. Kept playing. Got to the 3rd period. I was playing on right wing, and one of the wingers got a penalty. And I said, "Oh, right wings will sit. We'll sit out. That's fine.
Volunteer.
I'll take a break. That's good. Yeah,
I'm sure your other right wings love that.
Yeah, of course. So I was like, yeah, we'll take a break. And so the right wing sat, and then when the guy came out of the box, I sent the other wing who was supposed to follow me. I said, "You just go ahead and go."
Right.
And then I said, when Paul, the next guy goes, I'll then go back out and we'll get the cycle back. And he goes, "Oh, okay, cool." And I'm like, so I took a 2nd shift.
That's a good. Well, it gave him a good circle.
So I only played, I think, 1 shift in the 3rd period.
Okay.
And it's like probably like 2.5 minutes left in the game. We're down 5-2 at that point.
Okay.
And I just, I went to the net, right to the hash marks, at the top of the paint, at the crease, and one of my teammates found me just standing there in front, nobody on me, and I just buried it 5-hole, right on the ice, through the pads, and
there you go.
In the back of the
net.
net.
Put yourself in the right
and I was
position.
like, "Woo, got a goal!" I was like, "All right, I can still score goals. All right, I can barely stand up straight or skate right now because I'm in so much pain. But hey, I scored a goal." And of course, on Sunday when I went back to work, all these guys in adult league were like, "Pern, we heard you scored a goal."
There it is.
We heard you scored a goal. And I'm like, "Yes, I did." And straight back into retirement I go.
No, don't say never. Never say never.
No, and in the locker room, the guys were joking and said, "Okay, so you're going to play on Sunday?" I said, "No, I'll see you in 2 years."
Yeah, there we go. Right.
I'm back in retirement.
Bring it around again.
I'll see you in 2 years.
Yes, condition. You got a condition. It takes 2 years.
I have an hour and 10-minute drive to the rink from home. And by the time I got home, I was, of course, so stiff and just like could barely get out of the car. I couldn't even stand upright. My son went with me to the game, my oldest son.
Luckily, get you in and out of the car.
And he was like, "I'll carry your sticks. I got your bag." I was like, "Oh, thanks." And we got out of the car. No, we didn't have that. We got out of the car when I got home, and I'm like, I couldn't even stand straight up. I'm like hunched. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't even stand. I'm so stiff and tired. I'm like, wow. Luckily, I have an ice plunge, ice bath to go take right now, and I'm really excited to do this.
Right.
So we got home around midnight. And then by the time I got inside, my son went to bed, took the dogs out, got my gear unpacked, got stuff in the wash, did all that. And plus I had to take a shower first because like you don't get into the ice plunge thing, like hot and sweaty. I mean, you got to go rinse off and clean. So I took a shower first, and it's like 1:30 in the morning. And I go down, and the ice pod is on our back patio, which is screened in. It's a screened in patio with a concrete base. I was like, okay, I'm doing this, and I set up my phone to record it because I'm gonna put up a video on YouTube that'll be the bonus content for Pern and Dave Let's Talk, the plunge, taking my first ice plunge, and I set my phone up on the grill across, the patio. So because I'm unmanned, I don't have a thing.
Right.
So I do the whole thing. I do all the prep. I'm like, showing all this, and you'll see it in the video if you watch it on YouTube. I get in the pod or the tank or whatever thing like that, and I'm like, I can barely talk because it's really
it's a little shocking.
Yes, because first time, and I'm just like, but it feels good and I like it. And then Reese comes around the corner, my dog, and starts barking because she hears me talking to the camera.
Yeah, but she thinks
there's something outside, and she starts barking, and then my camera falls off the grill.
Oh no!
Like just bloop, down on the ground.
Well, this is great content.
Which then I just start laughing. I'm like, okay. And so I stayed in my 3 minutes, got out, and then just a little record wrap up thing. The next day, then I recorded with my wife because my wife's like, okay, I want to try it.
Right.
We went out and did some stuff during the afternoon, and then we got back. She went and changed into her bathing suit, and she did the ice plunge for the first time. And she's like, no, you're not recording this. And I'm like, okay,
really?
No worries. So I didn't record it. I said,
problem.
But you need to. I told her, I said, but you need to record me when I do it. And she's like, yeah, obviously. I said so. So in the video, it's like, take 2, here we go. I'm, doing it, with someone holding the camera this time, not falling off of my grill and onto the ground. And I did it again for the next 3 minutes, and a little bit more acclimated to it, which.
You knew what to expect.
Yeah, exactly. I knew what to expect. And still, I mean, it's cold that first, and it's usually about the first minute.
Right.
And like after the first minute, you're like, okay, I got this. Yeah, but it's that initial, And the temperature was only, there's people that take it down to like 38 degrees.
That's kind of insane, right?
The out of the hose water temperature when I set it up, it was like at 55.
Oh wow,
which was pretty chilly. But then, but we've had 90-degree weather here, and it's outside on my back patio in a screened-in patio. And so when I've been coming home from work, the temperature of the water's up to like almost 70 degrees.
Right, it's been cooking.
And then I have to put all the ice things in and all that to cool it down. And I've only been able to get it back down to around 58, which is still,
that's good.
That's a good starting temperature. They say 50 in that 50 to 60 range is the good starting temperature if you've never done it before, and then start bringing the temperature down more. I've done it every night, and like the past 2 nights when I've got home from work, I come in, take a quick shower, and I go out and do my ice plunge for 3 minutes, and and I love it. I just want to get it colder. I want to get it down
below the 50s.
Into at least the 40s, like mid 40s. But like the ice that I have, I can, and plus it being so hot out during the day, once we start getting into fall and the overnight temperatures start dropping and things like that, then it'll definitely,
so
it'll help.
Okay. So here's the thing, how they make ice cream, like, traditionally.
I've heard of ice cream.
It would be salt in the ice.
Exactly.
To get it colder.
Yes.
So you could, maybe a little salt would.
Maybe just a sprinkle.
Yeah.
Sprinkle of salt.
Yeah. Or some rock salt or something,
or
to kind of mix
just
in
to
the
help
water.
it.
And then with the ice, it could cause it to get colder quicker.
Yeah.
That might work.
Gotcha.
Mr. Science.
Mr. Science guy right there.
Well, I do what I can.
I know. You're good at it.
Well, I'm glad that is a good product.
Oh my gosh.
And it's very useful.
I love it. And actually, the iPod company actually sent me an email and said, hey, if you'd like to advertise for us, just go to the iPod company /Pernell and get a discount, which I think that's what it is. I'll add that. I'll have to check that and add
the
that.
link on the podcast.
And add that to the YouTube video. So if you go to and decide you would like to buy an iPod from the iPod company /Pernell,
there you go.
It's PERNELL. There you go. It's your discount. Because I would love, they do have a chiller, water chiller that's like a powered, you plug it in to the wall.
Oh, it cycles the water through.
Right. It cycles and it filters the water as well. So it keeps it clean and cycles the water, but you can get it down to like 38 degrees.
You can pick it.
And
choose,
I'm like,
right?
But it's like $800. And I'm just like,
well, you save up for that.
So everybody who goes and buys an iPod company, iPodcompany.com /Pernell, I get a kickback and can help me get my water chiller.
Get your water chiller and
my
filter.
Water chiller
and filter. Exactly.
To continue. No, but I really do. I recommend it's it's supposed to help you, like better focus and sleep better. And the thing is, I've done it at night when I've come home from work after a day at work. And then I literally come and sit down and like watch a TV show. I can barely make it through the show because I'm like ready to go to bed. It completely and most of the times they say you should do it like to start your day, and like instead of coffee, just do an ice plunge because it'll wake you up, kind of thing.
Well, yeah.
But for me, I
so
get in
soothing
it. Oh my
and
gosh,
relaxing
absolutely, because I love cold anyway. I'm not afraid of cold.
So that
I want it.
That gets you to a point where you're just relaxed.
I come back in. I'm like, I'm sitting in my chair. I'm watching a show. I watched Big Brother the other night. Watched another episode, Too Hot to Handle. I was like, I'm like halfway through the episodes going, I just want to go to bed. And then when I go to bed, I'm like all snuggled in. I'm
down.
like, I'm good. And
so
it's definitely helping
working.
with that.
Very useful.
Ice pod plunge. Go for it.
That's
do
good.
it.
That's
Everyone.
good.
Dave,
Well,
you should do it next.
I don't. We'll see about that. I hate the cold.
Dave hates the cold.
I
He's
hate
a
the
summer,
cold.
sunny
very
person.
summery.
He used to have a Jeep, with top down all the time. And
but well, as being a useful product, I got an email and I then turned around and go, God damn, these products are so stupid. I found a product.
Mine was useful. Yours are unuseful.
These are completely impossibly stupid products
unuseful
that are out
products.
there. There we go.
That's my song.
New segment.
Unuseful products.
The one that kicked this off was the one that the email I got. Do you want to guess what it is by its name?
I don't know. Was it a toilet again?
No,
I'm the one
name
that had
product.
the toilet.
Okay, so here we go.
Yeah.
I'll name the product. You try to figure out if you know what this actually does.
Okay, Future Solutions.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Kind of like that. This one is called Disc Box. Do you want to know what it does?
Box.
Can you guess?
Put your disc in a box.
Okay, that was it. It is a storage box for disc golf discs. And I'm on the feed,
yes,
right?
because he's on the, because Dave's a disc golfer.
This one seems completely stupid, that you need a specific box for discs.
Just for your disc.
It is made for, here's the explanation of what it is. Made from 100% recycled material.
Oh, well, that's good.
Stores up to 30 discs.
Okay.
And you can get it in plain.
Which still I think is crazy that people would need 30 discs, but I would think you just need like 2 or 3, but whatever. I know. We've been through it. We've been through it. I know. We've been through it.
Oh, it's kind of crazy. For $10.99, you can get one of these.
That's
plain. Or $12.99, you can get it with lightning on the box.
Oh.
And they also have
Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow!
They also have financing of 4 easy payments of $275.
Oh,
and that was literally on the site.
Gosh.
It is a 9x9 by 16 box, basically.
Aren't most disc golfers out of work? And
you would think that $10.99
that might be a lot for them. They might have to finance
but
that.
you know what I get all the
Sorry,
time?
disc golfers.
I get
Just
deliveries from Amazon all the freaking time. You know what they come in? Cardboard boxes. I think I could just put a freaking disc in that. Why the hell do I need a specialized disc box?
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. So I looked up the price for a generic cardboard box of the same size. For $22, I could get 7 of them. That's $3 a piece.
Wow.
I was like, you got it $10.99.
You could turn those around and sell them.
I would just paint Dave's disc box, right?
Right. And put Lightning McQueen on it.
And I would just sell them for $7 and be undercut the competition.
Absolutely. And you'd be making profits.
Hand over fist. Yes.
Wow.
So in that
I think
vein,
we found a new
so
hold on. So I've got a product that I saw just this past week. So hold your list there. I saw this guy online on Instagram, and he made some comment about it. He goes, I don't ever want to hear about anybody complaining about being broke, because I'm going to teach you how to not be broke right now. And he's in like Home Depot or Lowe's, and he goes, you see this post right here? And it's probably like a 4x4 post, like 10-foot long
wooden
post. Yeah, just a wooden post that you buy in the lumber section. It's 4x4, and he takes it and he goes, okay, you buy this piece and it's only like $10.97, and you take it home and then you measure off 1/2 inch all the way down the post. And he has his little, flat, whatever, not level, but whatever. It's like one of the little
a square.
What it wasn't even a square, but it's kind of like whatever. It's for wood where you put it up against the plane and the whole edge of it.
It's called a square. But
okay, sure, fine, a square.
It's
okay.
Square, yes.
Anyway, so every 1/2 inch he draws a line all the way down this post, and he fast forwards, to the end, and then he takes out his circular saw, and he cuts off these little 1/2 inch pieces of wood all the way out. And he goes, okay, so then after you've cut them all into pieces, you get a sanding block, and you take it and you sand, and he starts sanding down the edges and rounding them off just a little bit, not a lot. He's not putting a ton of work into this, but just making sure it's even, flat, no splinters coming out of it, whatever. He goes, then what you do is you go online, and people right now are buying drink coasters, pure wooden drink coasters for $24.99 for a set of 4. So you take 4 of these and you package them together and you sell them for $24.99.
You spend $2
and he goes, you're going to get
chunk of wood.
You spent $10 for the whole thing. Once his math is done, he goes, and then you sell all of them online. You got $1,400 and you only spent $10 to do it. He goes, so I don't want to hear about anybody complaining about not having money or being able to make money anymore.
There you go. Customer, right? They got to buy them.
Right. You have to have enough people that are in the market for pure wood drink coasters.
Pure wood, just generic pine wood coasters.
I don't even think it was pine. I think it was just whatever, like fence post, like mailbox fence post.
Was it like pressure treated wood?
Yes, it's
kind
pressure
of scenario?
treated.
Oh, that's
like
lovely. So they're green then. That would even be better because then it would go with your marble if you had
unuseful
green marble.
Products. Okay, go back to your list.
The next one is called Rear Gear. Now, I can almost say you will never come up with what this one is.
It's not automotive related?
It's not.
Then I have no idea.
Okay. It is a cover for your dog's butthole. It hangs off their tail. And the covers just cover it up his butthole.
I think I've seen
this.
I've seen the poop bag that you attach to your dog's waist.
Yes.
So when he poops, it just goes right in the bag.
Right in the bag. Yeah, that's fun. But this one you can cover with a disco ball, air freshener, a heart, flower, a biohazard.
Can you do the little foxtail?
Smiley face. Oh, well, see, you don't want it like another tail on a tail.
Well, why not?
Right?
I'm just saying because
you think that's the number one ribbon, cupcake, sheriff's badge, or dice.
Sheriff's badge.
A sheriff's badge, of course, right?
Oh, my gosh.
I was like, that's
or the
insane.
Dice.
I can't believe a dog would put up with that crap on its tail.
Literally.
It would constantly be wiggling and going in circles trying to rip that thing off.
Get this off me so
what
I can go poop.
What the hell did you do here?
So I can poop. Get it off me.
Yeah, exactly. How in the hell does that happen? You got to wash this thing every other time. Okay, anyway.
Unuseful products.
So here's another one. We got fundies. Do you know what? Have you heard about these before?
Fun undies?
Fun undies.
Where you can get prints of
no, that's
Oh, that's something else?
That's totally something else.
Because I thought fundies were the ones where you get your boyfriend or girlfriend's face printed on your underwear or like.
Okay, that might be a thing.
Like
I believe that is a thing, but this is not what this is.
Okay.
Fundies are underwear built for 2 people.
God.
Yes, I would have to say.
And that is fun for which party?
I don't know, but then you're in the underwear. Why would you even need to be in the underwear itself at all? Is
it supposed to be while you're like doing it, you're wearing it?
I have no idea either. Like,
or
that's even
just sleeping together
seems a little
which just
crazy.
Kind of seems like it would lead to sexy time.
Even more so. It's just bizarre. So then we also have potty putter.
Potty putter.
Okay. You want to guess what that one is? Or
so you can play mini golf while you're taking a poo?
That is exactly what that is. It is a practice green that doubles as a toilet mat.
Oh,
and
my
it
gosh.
basically sits underneath you.
Does it have a ball return? How does the ball?
It doesn't have a ball return.
Put it across your bathroom, but
it's not that far. Like it's a
you
bath
could reach
mat,
it with the club.
Most
bathrooms
so just pull it back.
aren't that big.
No, if you had a bathroom that big, I don't think you would want the.
And if you're the type of person that buys this is not going to be in a bathroom,
I would
probably
think that
big.
you would want that. Yes.
Sorry, no stereotyping. No stereotyping.
Okay. No, not at all.
No.
So the next one is the bar bubble.
Bar bubble. Okay. It's a floating bar for a pool.
Oh, nice try.
No?
It is a
fake. It's the fake one.
No,
no, this isn't 2 real, 1 fake. Oh, sorry.
Real.
Okay.
This is a think cone of silence for 2 people.
Oh, while they're in their fundies
that they put over their heads and are able to hear each other at a bar.
So it's the cone of silence.
Yeah, exactly.
But you take it with you.
This makes no sense at all. It's just like, why the hell would I want that?
Wow.
I wouldn't go to a bar. If I wanted to
Smart?
talk to somebody, why would I go to a bar to do that? And need to be able to.
I don't know. Why would you sit in a
quietly.
Jeep and go 5 hours down to Nag's Head with somebody who's your best
I would
friend?
wear my
can't
cone
talk
of silence.
To me either.
We would have our cone of silence while I drive.
It was so damn noisy in your Jeep.
It was pretty noisy. Okay. And the next one you probably know of, Snuggie.
Snuggie, yes, I know the Snuggie. Didn't I buy you a Snuggie for Christmas one year?
It's pink. It's very pink. Yes.
Did I buy that for you? Or did Lisa get
you
that
did.
one?
I
thought I bought.
Yeah,
I thought I bought
definitely.
you one
Yeah,
because I couldn't find the blue, and I'm like, well, fuck it, I'll buy the pink one.
It's all good because the pink works great.
Because the blue ones were sold out.
A bathrobe that you turn backwards and put on, and it's very comfortable. And I have been playing video games in it. Sometimes in the winter and fall asleep. You'll hear me fall asleep.
He's falling asleep in the middle of a game.
In the middle of the game because I'm wearing
hysterical.
this thing. It is very comfortable and very warm.
Dave,
are you there?
Dave,
are you there?
Dave,
and I'll just be like
Dave,
going off into a circle or off a cliff
yeah,
or something. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one is I only have 3 more. So wine rack. This is good.
Well, Isn't that self-explanatory?
No, it's not. It's a play
Okay.
on words. Did that help?
It's for babies who aren't nursing properly.
Nice try.
Oh man,
It is a brassiere that works like a drink helmet. You drink out of the brassiere.
God.
And the bonus with it, it makes you look 2 sizes bigger.
Oh, well, there you go.
Right? Until you drink it down, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at that time, you're past that.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And the next one is, okay, this one's kind of weird. PPTP.
Oh yeah, I know about the PPTP, the little cone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I know about that.
Okay, so this is so you don't get sprayed by your baby
Right.
when
When
you're
you're
changing their diapers. You put this
Absolutely.
little cup over their privates.
Yep.
And it basically looked like one of those cooler drink cups, the water
exactly.
coolers.
You just turn it over upside down, and
You
they
just
charge
turn it
you,
upside
and they
down.
charge you like $12 for it. And I'm like, it's
I was
just
like,
one
wait
of
a
those
minute,
little
just get
cups
one of those
from a free
cups,
drink.
for God's sake.
Go
You
up
can get
to
like a
any
stack
free
of
drink
50.
company.
Bullshit. I was like, you're kidding me.
Yes, I
Okay.
remember. And so my 3 kids, I was stay-at-home dad with them while
Yeah.
they were infants, and from the time they were born, my wife went back to work. I
Mhm.
stayed home. I never once got peed on. I have
Really?
2 boys and a
You have
girl.
2 boys,
I
exactly.
never once got peed on.
Mine was always in the bathroom. When she was giving her bath, when you were giving her a bath,
really?
little thing,
Okay.
she would then because I think she just got warm and she was like, oh, uncomfortable. And
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
So there was a lot of that, but I never really got peed.
And that was
on.
Lisa, right?
That was Lisa. Yeah,
Yeah,
she always gets
okay.
warm in the
She always-
shower and
In her bath?
in her bath. When
Sorry,
she's-
Lisa.
When I'm giving her a
Sorry.
bath, yeah.
Next time I see Lisa sees you, she's going to
totally
give me that
gonna
look.
lose it.
She's going to give me the dagger eyes.
There
like,
it
"You
is. I
son of a
remember the
bitch."
PTP.
I remember episode 29 and the peeing in the tub. Funny joke, Pern. Fucking funny joke.
Yes. Well, see, and you still can edit it.
Yeah, that's true.
And the last one I got here is
But I-
called, okay, now this one's interesting. Sleep
Useful.
helmet.
Oh, sleep helmet. I don't know, just a helmet you wear during your sleep so you don't fall out of bed and hit your head or something?
Okay, so
that-
yes and no. Again, you're
Yes and no.
close.
Okay.
For those tired commuters on metros, a construction helmet with a plunger on the back attaches to the window to hold your head up while you catch a nap.
Right, so you can sleep without doing the
Yes,
yeah,
or
like
falling,
waking
or
up
like,
and
dropping your head or whatever.
Mhm.
And it has a message holder on the front of it to alert other commuters to wake you at your next stop.
That's
like your specific
funny.
stop. So you put it on there, like
That's
stop,
funny.
wake me at blah, blah, blah.
Right.
How many people are actually going to do that? I
Yeah.
was just like,
Hey, buddy,
that's
wake the fuck up.
Hey.
Hey, everybody quiet.
Oh,
We're going to go 2 stops past
And then we'll wake
wake him up and tell him that's his
It's
stop.
his stop,
Fuck
and he'll
this
run
guy.
off. Yeah, and then try to get the plunger off the window.
Yeah.
Because the
In
plunger
time,
is
because
not
the door's
exactly
only
gonna
open
be,
for like 60 seconds. So
Yes.
you got to
I think
get
a little
your
bit ahead
plunger
of
off the
time, right?
window. You got to
Hey,
get
dude,
the...
this is your stop. Oh,
Yeah.
yes, pretty much. There we go. And there's our lovely
Unuseful
products. Yes, there it
God,
is.
I should like take voice lessons
I know.
again or something. 'Cause
Nah,
that was terrible.
perfect. Are you kidding?
Unuseful products. Yeah.
There it is. See, perfect.
No, it
I'm
wasn't.
telling you.
Yeah, just as good. Just as good as
was-
watching me play hockey again. That's for
stupid
sure.
disc box. I was just like, it's
Disc
just
box.
a cardboard box. Why would
I
I,
was
pay
like,
money,
Put your disc
extra
in a
money?
box.
$10.99 a box. That was like, what the hell?
That is, yeah. I don't know.
And it wasn't like it was made for discs. Like it didn't have slots for discs. It was just stack them in there.
Right. Here's
There's
your
not
disc.
much to it.
Yep.
There was just
So
a box.
Or you can just take an Amazon box with you to the
Yes,
course
right.
with your discs in.
Exactly. Well, this is for storage, so this would be at your house.
Right, but it didn't have a lightning bolt on it.
Not at all.
So there we go.
No. So, but I think you could paint your own if you were creative enough.
Speaking of unuseful products, are
Yes.
you ready for the next thing?
I am.
We're doing a taste test.
Yay!
So
Taste
I've got to
test.
go to the kitchen real quick.
Oh my gosh, it's a
and
kitchen
get-
thing.
It's well, I'll bring it back. I'll bring it in.
Yes.
because they're in the fridge. They've
Okay.
been chilling.
Chilling. Oh my
and
goodness.
We're gonna do our taste test. So
Okay.
hold that thought.
No problem.
All right, I have our next unuseful product.
Unuseful.
for
Is it
the
unuseful
taste
really?
test.
Is it though?
I don't know. So Dave has agreed. He still doesn't know what it is.
I haven't.
And
I did not peek at all.
He has
honest.
agreed to do a blind taste test.
Yes.
Basically, I'm just handing him something, and he's got,
Yeah.
he's not actually blindfolded or anything like that. I mean, he's like sitting 3 feet.
My
away
eyes
from
are
me.
closed though.
His eyes are
I'm
closed.
Not,
whatever.
I'm not.
And he's going to drink it. Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna drink.
I've already
so
given up.
all
It's a
that-
drink.
Okay, well, yeah,
so
but
it's not
kind
food.
of one
It's
of
not
those
like, I'm
things,
giving you
right.
hot peppers or something.
Thank God.
It's a drink. I'm going to give it to you, and then you're going to have to tell me what you think it is.
Okay.
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 This is something that came to my attention here. I got to open the packaging on these. I didn't pre-open.
No
Maybe-
problem.
oh,
Not a
here.
problem. I'll pat her. Yeah. So I'm a little bit. I'm anxious, but I'm not
terrified.
I'm not worried because I know you've given me Mountain Dew and it can't get too much worse than some of those Mountain Dews. Yeah, those were not good.
I'm giving you a sip. All right.
Not a problem.
So this is
now,
the
is this
first
something
thing.
you think I would drink like anyway?
Oh,
or?
God, no.
Oh,
absolutely
not at all?
not.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely not.
Mhm.
Okay, put your hand up. I'm going to put the glass in your hand.
Okay, cool. I got the glass.
Okay, I mean, you can open your eyes.
Can I look at it? Will I know it from looking at it?
I've hidden the original bottle over here, so you don't can't tell what it is.
Okay.
So you can look at it if you want.
Oh, it looks like milk.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and take a sip.
It's not breast milk, is it? It's not.
No,
okay.
I would not give you human breast milk or even cow's breast milk or
you
whatever.
Cow milk, I hope.
Oh, my
yes,
gosh.
Okay.
I mean, I do have 2 dogs. One of them's a female. I could milk it. So what do you think it is?
It tastes like cereal milk.
But what kind of cereal milk?
Oh, shit.
Doom, 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 doom.
Oh, my goodness.
Come on, you know this.
Yum, 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 yum.
I mean, it tastes great, right?
It's very, you can tell that it is sweet. No, it's not very good.
I just gave you the hint.
You did?
What did you say it tasted like?
It tasted like cereal milk.
Right, and it tasted great, right?
Is it Frosted Flakes cereal milk?
It is Frosted Flakes cereal milk.
Okay, and this was a product that you bought on a shelf.
And it's made by
Sold.
Nestle. It's Nestle Sensations.
It's Nestle's, but
Frosted Flakes. Here, you can come look at the bottle now.
so they
This
got
is a real
permission from
product.
Kellogg's to put
Yeah, they
him
did
on
a
the
code thing, and like they've done a yeah.
Oh,
So now you know what line we're in for the next one, because there is a second one now.
oh, okay. Well, this is not horrible.
Oh, you like it? You're actually gonna finish it?
I will actually finish it.
Oh, hold on. Let me pour a little bit. Let me try. I haven't even tried it yet.
Oh,
is that too much?
no, it's just. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to finish the whole bottle. It's what, a 16-ounce bottle, 18-ounce.
Mm-hmm. I think it's 12 ounces. Hold on.
I think it's
but yeah, it tastes exactly like the milk that's left over. At the bottom
leftover, right?
Where you just take that last little swig of it.
Yes, without
you don't
the little
need a whole
hunks in it.
bottle.
No,
Definitely not
that's
a whole bottle.
Kinda, a little overkill, but yeah.
I can't even read how many ounces it says. Oh, it's 14 fluid ounces.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could do.
So
14
Nestle
ounces.
Sensations, Kellogg's Frosted Flake. Yeah, whatever.
Cereal.
Okay,
milk.
hand me the glass back.
Okay, so
We have a second one.
in our little town of Percival, there's a company called Tipped Cow.
That's me shaking it. Hold on.
And they use.
Hold on. Let me. You hear it shaking?
Oh, perfect.
No, that sounds kind of different. Never mind.
did a little.
It really was shaking a bottle.
It was
That's
shaking
what
a bottle.
It was.
He was
We weren't
doing
talking
it.
about the Empire Strikes Back again.
But a place called
In your
Tipped Cow,
town.
and they make ice cream out of cerealed milk.
Oh.
And then the ice cream itself
really?
is that. And it would be that kind of flavor, but it would be in ice cream form.
Oh, that's okay.
Because they're using the cream.
I almost kind of wanted to try that.
Well, you got to come out.
Okay,
You don't
so
visit anymore. So
we've talked about the Anderson Cooper episode before. I am not gay.
You're,
I love my wife, and there's nothing wrong. I have gay friends. But yeah.
It's been an interesting. I don't know if I could do it in ice cream form either, just because
That might be a little weird.
Well,
I'd have to really like it. Like it would have to be like Applejack flavor.
it seems like it would be
I
wasteful.
think I could eat Applejack
Like
flavor
where
ice
is
cream.
the ice? Where was the cereal? Like did they just take
yeah,
the
what
cereal,
happened
pour
to
it
it?
all out, and then throw it away,
and
and
then
then
throw
now
the
just
cereal
the
away.
milk?
Now we got the flavor.
Yeah, and they've just got the milk flavored, and then all that cereal just went thrown in the
I'm
trash.
sure there's
kind of
some
a bit
science to it that's probably not that difficult.
of a, maybe.
Like, like stomping on your grapes to get wine, but
Yeah,
taking your cereal
yeah,
milk
but they
to make
probably-
ice cream. That's
Well,
okay. That's
probably
one step too far.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
Okay, here's the second one.
Okay, the second one.
Okay, I can smell that one from here.
Okay.
Okay, you can open your eyes because the bottle's hidden.
So when it's still white, so there's no
Mm-hmm.
indication.
It's another Nestle Sensation. It's just a different thing. It's not Frosted Flakes.
This one smells cinnamony.
Okay, give it a go. Give it a swig. Just right down the hatch. How do you think?
Oh my goodness.
What do you think? Any guesses?
The flavors taste fake on this one.
Fake of what?
Fake. Oh, I can't put my finger on it. Is this like
Just
Toast
don't put your
Crunch?
thumb on it.
Is this like cinnamon toast crunch?
Oh, that's so close. That's so close because apparently there is a Cinnamon Toast Crunch one, but I couldn't find it.
Oh.
But no, that's not.
That's not this one.
Are you ready to find out what this
Go
is?
ahead. What's this one?
This is Lego My Eggo.
Maple. That's what
It's
I was
waffle.
tasting.
It's waffles with maple syrup
Mm-hmm.
flavored milk. So
That's awful.
But
I did finish it, and I can tell.
I gave you a fresh glass, by the way, so there would be no contamination
I
from the
appreciate
previous.
that very much, very much.
Yeah.
So I didn't get corrupt with Frosted Flake flavor. It's the fake maple that I'm tasting.
Oh my god, the smell is so potent. Like,
it is very
strong. I just poured it, and it's just okay, I'm trying it now.
Which is completely different. Like, how did they get that one? Like, the waffle is kind of like a vanilla flavor, and then the maple.
That's actually a tad pleasant. I could see mixing some vodka with this.
Really?
Oh yeah,
making a
Eggo
waffle.
This might be a good holiday drink for you guys this year for the thing.
The Eggo.
Well, no, you call it something else. You don't let people see that you're using
Christmas breakfast.
Give it some stupid holiday name. Yes.
Holiday name. Yes.
Holiday breakfast. You can call it holiday breakfast because believe me, the sugar in this and the calories, it's about the same as a breakfast.
It is a bit. Yes.
250 per ounce, and it's a 14-ounce bottle.
Just a week's worth of calories in one drink.
In one drink.
Lovely.
And if you can get people drunk at your HOA party,
even better.
With that, I'm telling you, you should make that one of your special drinks this year.
I would say that the Frosted Flake one was better, but neither one of them actually was anything I could drink a lot of. And it came in like a single serving kind of drink thing, like a Gatorade, almost like
a little bottle
Coke thing. Yeah, it was just a bottle of it.
Honestly, I really do like the Eggo one. I find that quite pleasant.
I don't know. Do we really need to do other things with milk that it needs to be that kind of doctored up?
I don't know. Well, I mean, it's Nestle's. They already do the chocolate milk, obviously. They've got the stronghold on that.
And the strawberry one's always good. The quick.
Yeah.
That's quick, though.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that was our taste test. I'm not going to sing a song for taste test.
No, you don't. Oh,
I'm not. No.
Damn it.
Not sing. Do I have to?
You don't have to if you don't want
Pern and Dave's test. Test.
Test. It's a test.
Pern and Dave's taste test.
There we go. There's the cut.
Is that better?
There's the cut.
Okay, we'll keep
Use
that one. We'll keep that one. TVs and movies.
Yes.
Let's
so
go to TVs and movies.
I went out,
my favorite thing.
Saw my video of updates and entertainment news. And did you know, I know we swore off talking about this until we actually saw the movie.
Going back to Horizon.
Yes. They have a part 3 and a part 4.
I know. And I didn't want to talk about it.
It's like
I knew that.
2 isn't even getting on the theaters, and they're already got a 3 and a 4. I was like, God damn.
You do not know how much I held my mouth last week not saying that because said we weren't going to talk about it. So if you brought it up, I was cool with it.
I did bring it up.
It
was all me.
So part 2 is getting a release at the Venice Film Festival, which apparently Kevin Costner is very proud about. They also said that the video on demand of it is doing so well that it's finding a second audience. And I'm like,
okay.
Well, they can say that, but is it, I mean, show me some numbers and that it's really like, is it like, it's not breaking like video download. I mean, yeah, video on demand movie numbers or something. But they're saying that it's, finding its second leg, but they still don't know when they're going to release part 2.
Oh my God. I just burped up Eggo. Sorry. I didn't want to interrupt you talking because I was just like, blah. Oh my God. That was horrible. Okay, so yeah, I would like to know
Keep talking.
exactly what the
5 minutes. Keep going.
Jesus. I honestly can tell you that the Horizon thing, we do need to watch it. And I think that might get 3 and 4 pushed if it's anything, but I don't know. It just seemed like a lesson in the West. More.
Yeah, it's like a history lesson, and that's why Kevin Costner was so, this is his baby. This is, and like, the studios agreed to a 4-part movie that are doing this, and
4. I hadn't heard that it was 4 though.
Yeah,
that's
I heard
news
that like a
to
couple
me.
weeks ago that it was 4 parts, and then
I don't even know why we need this, but Mission Impossible 8 is shooting now, but they've been shooting since 2022.
Wait, what was the one that part 1 of that didn't a Mission Impossible part 1 Day Reckoning Day or something come out, or am I thinking of a different Tom Cruise franchise?
No, I think that was the one, Day Reckoning. Yeah, that might have been it.
Part 1's already been released.
Yeah, so maybe, but they started shooting this thing in 2022 and they still are
and this is part 2 of it.
Yeah, so they're still going.
Okay.
We were waiting for our Toxic Avenger movie. That's not coming. It went the way of Coyote versus Acme. They canned it, and so that's gone.
Toxic Avenger.
I don't know if you saw the trailers for the new Hellboy. that's coming out?
I didn't.
Okay, it's basically shot like
Does it
a
have what's his
TV
name in
movie
it?
production. No, it's a whole new guy, and he isn't as buff or anything like that. It's more like the everyman Hellboy
Day version,
I guess. Yeah, and
he's got a dad
kind of
bod?
looked a little. Yeah, it's kind
Dad
of
bod?
just
Is it
regular
supposed to be a
guy.
comedy?
No, it actually is
okay.
a horror movie, and it's gotten a serious horror movie vibe to it.
Wow.
But it just it still looked like it was shot for for TV movie production.
Oh,
so that's
like Sharknado.
Yeah, that's kind of where they're going
that
at
level.
It. Yeah, but they're still releasing it like it's a Hellboy major production thing, but it's really shot out in the middle of the woods in a cabin, and that's what they were complaining about was the production quality.
That's funny.
Jurassic World Rebirth is coming out, and they're restarting with a whole new cast, so it's going to be completely.
Is it a reimagining?
It
or
almost is, but it's a continuation.
But it's a continuation.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
but
gosh. It's new cast, new whatevers. I don't know if you're watching this, but One Piece on Netflix, season 2 begins shooting soon.
Nope.
Okay, so that's just a thing.
Had no idea.
Harry Potter is doing a TV series now in the works.
Nice.
And then Rolling's involved. So
okay.
Rowling will be actually involved in that one.
Okay.
And I know you had news about the new Terrifier 3 that we keep putting off and putting off.
We mentioned in last episode or 2 episodes ago, I was like, oh yeah, Terrifier 3. I saw the trailer for it. I got something I was going to tell you about, and let's get back to it. And then we are now getting back to it 2.5 episodes later.
Almost, yes.
Or now, luckily,
it doesn't come out till October 11th.
Right. So we watched.
It's still topical.
Here's the kicker, though. 2 weeks ago, I don't remember what the fuck I was thinking. What popped in my head, and I cannot remember. So Dave and I sat down and we pulled it up on YouTube and we watched the teaser trailer and the second teaser trailer for Terrifier 3. And I still was like, what the hell was I going to tell you that I got so excited? Like, oh, wait, we'll come back to this. I mean, like none of our listeners probably even have ever seen a Terrifier movie or will ever see a Terrifier movie.
There's 3 of them.
That have seen it?
There's 3 of them. No, not 3 people, but there's 3 Terrifier movies. You'd think that maybe percentage wise, and maybe one
and
or
Art
2
the
people
Clown was
have
actually in the other movie before Terrifier 1.
Right.
He was in like a third of the. It was like like Creep Show where they had the parts to the movie.
They had
and he was. That's where his character was introduced in that one.
Yeah, so
he's had 3.5 movies.
Your percentage of people who may have seen something about a Terrifier, and now we've been talking about it, so maybe someone went out there to take a look.
Maybe. So yeah, we watched the trailer, and then you know what, I think it was oh my gosh, it was somebody. Oh wait, I did tell you about this. The staff guy person. It was actually a crew member on Terrifier 3. It wasn't an actor in the movie or anything like that, but it was somebody who worked on the production of the film.
Involved.
When they went to watch the final cut of it after it got all edited and everything's done, apparently this crew member couldn't even make it through the movie because they were so grossed out and sickened by it because it was so bloody and disgusting that they got nauseous and were like, I've got to leave. They worked on the movie. Yeah, they know it's all fake. They know it's all. They know what's. And I'm just like, really? That sounds like publicity scam to me, sort of. It just. Oh yeah, and a crew member couldn't even make it through.
Couldn't even do it. Oh,
I don't know.
That gross.
So, but is that really the people that are going to go see
your kids?
Like if you know the Terrifier series, you're going to go see Terrifier 3. And I actually think I might go see it in theaters. If they actually showed it out here, where we have in our theater, our 2 screens we have. If they bring Terrifier 3, I will go see it in the theater. Because the production values look fantastic compared to 1 and 2.
Exactly. It was above and beyond. They went
absolutely. Their Christmas decorations alone. I mean, that was thousands of dollars of Christmas decorations.
Exactly. And just the camera work was so much more better. Better. More better.
More better.
Right. Well, so I was doing research on all of my entertainment stuff, and I cannot believe how many, I guess, sequels, are coming out.
Right.
Like Shrek 5, you had Jurassic Park, the Alien one is coming out again. Yep. There's another Minions. There's Now You See Me, which I didn't think we needed another one of those.
It's the Magician one, right?
Yeah.
I actually I heard about that like a year ago that they had just greenlit that from, is it Jesse Eisenberg? Was he in that?
That's one, yeah.
I think it was it was like, oh yeah, it just got greenlit and, yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
And of course you've got more Avatars coming and then Blade Runner. And I mean, I'm just like, Hollywood doesn't have to come up with something new, right? There's no new storylines that they can follow because They don't have to. They can just do this.
Right. And just keep remaking the same thing over and over.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
and over again.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's kind of annoying. And I was kind of hoping for new stories, but I guess you look at Horizon, it's a new story, but it's not really. But, maybe we're just not ready for new stories.
More like a history lesson.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. They need an AI to tell us what we need to see.
There you go. Speaking of AI, Ainsley on Big Brother is stirring up the house.
Oh, AI.
She is stirring up. So
Ainsley.
Dave, I was so proud of Dave. Before we recorded, he makes a comment. He goes, so Lisa got evicted,
got evicted.
And I was like, yes. You actually paid somewhat attention to something.
I was, okay. Now here's officially, it wasn't a full episode.
Yeah, I knew that.
So you can't add the hours to my time.
Oh, so you still owe me 8 hours and 20 minutes?
I still owe you all of it. But my problem is that I did see an update, and I understand that Angela, yes. Yeah, Angela, Kenny, and Tucker are all on the cutting block or something.
They are all on the block this week because Cedric took over as head of household, who was the other guy who was the other mascot in the week one in the big computer chip that we talked about.
And what's with all the collections, the Pentagon and the Collective?
Oh, those are their alliance names.
They had to come up with weird ass alliance names.
If you go on Big Brother, you have to come up with some
but they all
stupid
overlap.
ass alliance
like
name.
there were people in the Pentagon that were in the Collective.
Right.
So that's just...
Yeah, no. Well, you have to get in more than one alliance just to protect to cover your butt. But you don't want to get into more alliances than that because then it comes back and bites you on the ass because somebody says something to somebody that, Dave was in an alliance with Pern and we knew they were kind of in an alliance together. They do a fucking podcast. I mean, it's like
right.
Yeah, you'd have to too many alliances.
Too much scheming. I was just like, okay, I guess, but maybe that's why I wouldn't do good on it. I wouldn't do good on the show.
I would love to go on Big Brother.
I'd have been out.
I would because I know. Not going to be the first person walking in the house. I'm not going to win the first HOH, and I'm laying low for the first 2 to 3 weeks. And I'm not annoying people or pissing people off. I'm just there eating cereal.
Yes.
Having my breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Well, Angela, Kenny, and Tucker thinks he's going to win immunity.
Yeah, the veto.
So he's not going to need, but he doesn't want to veto himself. Right.
Well, no, he'll want to use the veto on himself to take himself off the block.
Oh, because this review person thinks that that's not how that's going to play out.
Oh, because there's special powers in the House right now from the very first week where they voted yes to vote Ainsley in, and then they got to compete to win a special power. So there's still special powers in the House.
Right.
One of them is Mackenzie. She has a special power where she can pull. I think pull anyone off the block, but she's been saving it for herself to pull herself off first, and automatically veto one of the HOH's
picks
nominations.
Right.
And then the other one is I forget what Quinn's the other guy who has the other power. And what is it? It's something like basically blame Ainsley or something that she's pulling somebody off the block and then replacing it, but it was really all him. So it protects his identity that he was somebody
secretively.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
And so
behind the scenes, yes.
Yeah. So they use, Ainsley is, the scapegoat.
Ooh.
Like, let's blame it on the AI computer.
Yes, blame it on.
Never know. They don't have
we'll
feelings.
never know either. Yeah, I'm sure that
Poor
will come
Ainsley will never react properly.
Never
to this.
at all. But
never.
see, okay, so and then I thought that so the reviewer also said that the McKinsey was who was going to be in that third spot, but then Tucker he volunteered to be in the spot.
Oh, well, yeah.
And it was like this whole thing.
Right, because they were trying to figure out if they wanted to flush the power out now by putting her on the block.
So she would have to use it right away as opposed
to take herself
waiting.
off, and then they would know that it would be out of play.
Okay.
Yeah, but then Tucker finally said, I'll go up.
That's okay. I'm selfless. But he thinks he can win every challenge. So
he might be able to.
Well, so he didn't. Oh, so the candy cane thing or the Candyland, whatever jumping thing, that was for HOH?
Yeah. That was, for the fastest time. So for the HOH competition this
That's
week,
why Quinn's
they went out in the back, and it was like a Candyland thing, but it was with little balance beams, and they go around this course, and there's little number buttons that you have to hit to get points, and then but not fall off the balance beam. If you fall off the balance beam, your score went back to 0.
There was a lot of,
and it was
crotch landing. It seemed there was a lot of
there
people
were some wipeouts.
having some very bad problems that I would have not been okay with.
I would be like back in knee surgery again for the fourth time.
There'd have been a reason why I went slow through that. Yes.
Yeah.
after seeing a couple.
So that
of
was
those.
when Head of Household, and then
Okay.
what's his?
So that's where I've
Cedric
seen the
won because he
review.
went the fastest.
Yeah, and I understand that the person I've now subscribed to that person because I was able to follow.
This is going to be your
her
news,
thing,
your
so
Big Brother news.
I'll be able to follow
outlet.
it afterwards. Like even if I watch it, I'm not going to follow all of it, or maybe not even stay awake. But then she'll be able to review that to say, oh well, this is.
Oh, it's a female reviewer.
Yeah, she had. She went over a bunch of the.
What's her name? We got to give her a shout out.
Oh my God, I don't remember.
Okay, for next week, find out.
I will, because she's very good at reviewing the off
Big Brother
camera
update.
video stuff too. Because
the live feeds.
Yeah,
they're called the live feeds.
Is that what that is?
The live
feeds, as opposed to the stuff that they show feeds. On the show,
not the pre-recorded CBS show.
Right.
Or not pre-recorded, but yes,
the recorded stuff.
You got it. Yes.
Yeah, the cut stuff that they wanted to show, because they said there was a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that CBS didn't show. Because they wanted to kind of skew whatever you were seeing, even though there
have been times where, like, because I used to watch the live feeds back in like the early seasons, like probably the first 6, 7, 8 seasons and stuff like that, and then I had to stop because it was literally my entire summer would be completely time sucked away,
right.
by like every minute I was awake and at home, I'm watching the live feeds,
right.
But yeah, there were things that will happen on the live feeds, and then they'll edit it for the show, and you're like.
But
that's
there was
not
a
what
conversation.
happened.
Yes, and of course they skewed
that's
it.
Not how it
to
went.
Make this person look that way, but yet the whole household is. I heard it this way, so they, again, outside world doesn't have all the facts, basically.
So unless you're committing to the show that much to the live feeds,
right.
And there used to be sites. I haven't been on and checked that in a while because I finally just cut back to just the 3 nights a week. CBS show. That's it.
Right,
I'm not doing live feeds. I'm not, spending time online, finding out all that stuff from live feeds. What did I miss? Who said what?
Mm-hmm.
And, it'd be like Angela up all night, like no sleep, yelling at Crazy Eyes Matt in episode 1.
Right. Well, the YouTube also had a ton.
The YouTube. I love how you say that.
Oh, I do it all the time. I do it with the Costco too.
The Costco.
And the internet.
The internet.
Yeah, that actually works. But the other ones don't. So that's always funny. But yeah, I do it because I want to sound like an old person.
I know. He's already, he wants to be, he's not even old and he wants to be an old person. Yeah.
That's what it is. The internet.
Know about that. The internet.
Yes. So
on the internet.
On the YouTubes,
on the YouTubes.
On the YouTubes, there's a crap load of review people, and again, Marvel too, right? They're reviewing all the trailers of all things. So
stuff from
there was a whole bunch of stuff like that. Oh yes, there was all of that going on, and everything that was in the background, or this was showing, because there was the new one is the Brave New World for Marvel coming out, the Captain America one.
Yep.
And they're showing all the different characters, and Red Hulk makes an appearance, and they were speculating as to how this was going to play out and how that was going to. I'm like, dude, okay, it was just a trailer, and I'd like to watch the movie. So there was a lot of.
I don't want to know all the let me find the Easter eggs when I watch it.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
But then if I wanted to go over the Easter eggs in the movie, like some of the stuff I don't follow because I don't read every comic either. So understanding where the Red Hulk actually originated from is kind of interesting if I wanted to dive deep into it.
Is it from those little red hot candies?
Basically that's kind of what it was.
Red hot chili.
The gamma rays went through the red hots into the Red Hulk.
Was it because they got scanned at Costco by the laser that the guy didn't want his chicken?
It's the red laser. Exactly. It was the
and that's how Red Hulk came out.
Yeah,
wow.
Of course.
We just figured all that out.
All of it done. There, you don't even have to go to the movie anymore.
I think I'm done.
You don't have to watch it at all now. All done.
All done. With all of it. Marvel. Done.
Exactly. And of course I had my injury, so we don't have to get into it.
What in the hell happened to your thumb this week, Dave?
So again, the mallet plays into this. Remember the mallet from last
it's a tiny
episode?
Like a tiny sledgehammer.
It's a baby mini sledgehammer. It's not a mini,
that you hold
but it's
in your
pretty
hand.
big. It's pretty big. It's a regular hammer size, but it's a mallet. It was a big mallet.
Mm-hmm.
And I was putting in the gates or the fences associated with our gates for the dogs so they don't get into certain areas that we don't want them in. And I might have come down not 100% paying attention to where the hammer was going, and it careened off of the post into my hand and basically obliterated my thumb.
His thumb. He sends me this picture. His thumb. God. It looks like a clown shoe.
It was purple
and just
on the front and the back, and it was flat. Yeah, I had flattened it like a cartoon. I had flattened it.
Yeah,
pretty much like Tom and Jerry flattened my thumb.
Yeah,
so.
like when banging the pan on Tom's
It
tail
hurt
and flattening it out.
So bad. I was in tears. It hurt so bad. And then that ended my fence putting up career for the moment.
Forever?
For that day. Well, for that
You're back
day,
in retirement?
I had to go back. I had to get it done, but I could not feel my thumb. It was that bad. And again, it was, do we go to the emergency room? Do we not go? So they're just going to put it in a splint, but I couldn't have any pressure on it at all. That's how bad it was.
Yeah,
and the last thing I wanted them to do was put it in tape around it.
To have something tight. He sent me a text over the weekend, and he goes, my thumb or my finger, every time I touch something, I cry.
Yeah, it was that sensitive. And Lisa was like, it's broken. And I go, well, it might be broken, but what are they going to do? Like, put me in a cast up to my elbow? Because that's exactly what would have happened if they did. And then I'm completely useless with my other four fingers. So
if your thumb, like they don't put casts on fingers and thumbs, it would have to be a bone like in the side of your hand, like up here towards going to your wrist. Kind of thing, but if it was just the tip of your thumb, they wouldn't put you in a cast. Right?
Oh, okay. Well,
they couldn't. Yeah,
we were imagining that, and I can't be out of commission for that long, for a cast, and we've had that before. Remember when I had the bee thing and I had the cast?
I do.
We bought one of those gloves where you pressurize it to keep the water out for when I showered.
Yep,
and,
I remember.
And that was fun. That
was funny.
I cannot be out of commission for that long. Yeah. There's just no way. Nothing would get done at the house.
Exactly.
Everything would grind.
The house would collapse.
I don't think it would collapse, but there would definitely be. You think it would? Okay.
No.
It definitely would cause problems, and everything would then be backing up as far as projects were concerned. And then, of course, going into the fall, winter months where a lot of stuff needs to be cut back, and
then you start prepping for Christmas on October 1st.
Oh my God! Yes, October. Exactly. Yep. The countdown's on. I'll start unpacking pretty soon.
I'm telling you, the Terrifier 3 trailer tonight got me in the Christmas mood.
It's ready to go. You're ready.
Because the whole tagline is Christmas comes early this year. In theaters, October 11th. Terrifier 3.
October 11th. That's so cool that it's coming out.
In theaters. I hope it gets more than just a limited release. I hope it actually can get. There's no way it's going to be a wide release.
It won't be crazy.
There's no way it'll go like 3,000 or something.
I mean, we got freaking Chopping Mall, for God's sake.
Yeah. Oh, fucking Chopping Mall. God bless Harry Dean Stanton.
Chopping Mall.
Can't believe he was in that. He was the only star in that movie. Harry Dean Stanton.
Yeah, carried the whole movie too.
Well, yeah, and he was only in 20 minutes of it. And he still carried the whole movie.
I'm sure it was a favor for someone in the movie.
He lost a bet or a gambling bet.
Yes.
That sounds like losing poker to somebody. Yes. Well, I'll be in your shitty movie.
I saw this guy, and I may have said something while I was trashed that I would be in it if it ever came about.
So now I got to go into a mall and be a janitor at night while they chop up the mall.
It was perfect.
Oh my gosh, I think I'm done.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Oh, I am.
Okay, so I had license plates and car stuff, but we'll just push that to next week. Sorry, listeners.
They don't get stale.
They don't get stale because I've got a list of million now.
Yeah.
We will see you all next week, or we'll talk to you all next week because we can't see through a microphone. And okay,
I'm going to try to not get injured.
And try to not get injured. All right, be safe. All right.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Pern and Dave, Let's Talk is brought to you by, Pern and Dave and Bob's Burgers.
Come meet the family and let us meet you.
And the good people at Target.
Don't wear red unless you work here.
Till next time.